Hi everyone, it's Dave here from Bad Badgers, and with me as usual is our co-host Steve.
Good evening.
Hi.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. How are you, Steve?
Breathless.
Breathless. I wonder why. It might be the heat.
It's a heat, yeah.
During
The coming storm.
the coming storm. We can hear. I think I can hear thunder actually in the distance, which is great. So I was going to say the UK has been hit by a heat wave, but it's not just. It does seem to be pretty much most of the planet has been hit by a heat wave. When you talk to everyone that I talk to people all over the world, which is fantastic, most people seem to be in a heat wave, apart from the people living on the dark side of the moon. Is that correct, Steve?
I just got totally distracted by pet newts in chat. So all I heard is because of people living on the dark side of the moon. So yeah, lost that thread of the conversation. I apologise.
Well done, Steve. At least you're on topic.
We was under a heat dome for the last 2 days,
Yes.
which is why we was at 34 degrees.
Yes.
But yeah, I have no idea what the temperature is on the dark side of the moon.
Yeah. But I'm reading a conversation about newts. So we have live chat about. Okay, if you're watching newts, this is about wood. We have. So we're just going over. Cheers, bro. So we're gonna. Anyway, we got a big box arrived today. Literally today. It only arrived a few hours ago. So I had the great idea of doing a mystery unboxing with no prep whatsoever. I've opened the box. I've taken all the gump out. I have not. Well done, Germany. Ninja is in Germany, also in the heat. Yeah, the heat wave is nasty.
Yeah, I was reading about that.
It gets
It's very nasty.
It's just too hot to concentrate. Anyway, so we have a big box of stuff. I've taken out all the packaging stuff, so I haven't seen what's inside yet. So this is literally the first time that I've seen it. But what we do know, for those of you watching, if you're watching us live, thank you very much. You can see the links in live chat. If you're watching this on Twitch, thank you very much. It's not live anymore, but thank you for watching. Check out the links in live chat. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much. Remember to like and subscribe. But you can't see what we're laughing about in live chat because you can only see the blue screen. You can't see the Twitch chat. You guys bring it to the kids, pretty much. Yeah. Can you imagine just like a cheese and pickle sandwich? It's rather chewy, Daddy.
Yeah, but they do look so much like
They do.
what's it's have been washed or something.
Yeah, they're anemic Wotsits.
Yeah.
All the change, or what you should. That's what happens when you suck a Wotsit from all its
They turn into
cheese.
packing peanuts.
Packing peanuts. Right. So I've got a big box. I'm not going to lift it because it's heavy.
Did you say who it was from?
It's from Dogmite. As I said, professional. It is from Dogmite. In the States. Thank you very much, Dogmite. Dogmite has recently come on board. We haven't actually mentioned this officially yet, which would be the first time. I don't think we've officially mentioned it.
We talked about it a little bit on Hangout last
I think
Thursday.
we teased it, but did we officially say Steve?
I will err on the side of caution and say no. But
Okay.
we did. We definitely teased it. We definitely talked a little bit about it.
So now I will officially say officially, even though we've not officially publicly announced it, for the people here joining us and for those watching on Twitch, Dogmite have now become our supporters. Thank you very much, Dogmite. They have joined the band, as everybody should, and we are now seeing. We're basically just cross promotion, helping each other out, that kind of thing. But look, here's the first batch. I have a big box of stuff. It's all bubble wrapped. I have no idea what's inside. Of course, I've got an idea, but I haven't physically seen it yet. Does all that make sense?
Yes.
Now look, so this is the painting system. Steve is going to talk to you about... I just stepped to my epic encounters. Steve is going to tell you about anything specific, but if you do have questions, don't be shy. Do shout them out and share your jokes. We want the worst, best dad jokes that you can find. Sorry about the noise. It is bubble wrap.
You mean dad jokes like, oh, so your wood comes out of a box now, Dave?
So what? What was that? I was just doing some ASMR.
Yeah.
Do you think that would work?
I don't actually know what that stands for.
I don't know either. Someone Google ASMR.
I'm not doing that.
But anyway, I wonder if you could do that. Could you do an hour video of just?
I can't. You technically can't hear it.
Yeah. Oh, okay, you can't hear it. There we go. There's some bubble wrap noise. Anyway, sorry about noise. Oh wow. Oh, look at that. I'm actually very excited. There we go. Wow, look at this. So there are. So this is a paint system. This won't make sense to anyone looking at that. It just looks like a sandwich, doesn't it? Anyway, if I put that one, oh shit, if I put that one there, there you go. Put the cheese on top.
Yeah.
Oh no, the cheese was on.
The cheese on the bottom. There we go.
There you go. Look. Now you got a sandwich. Now you've got a sandwich. There we go. Who said we were professional? Anyway, here we go. Now we have 4. So these are all based on. Oh, that's nice.
That is nice.
So it's a nice wood. We've got to give you some background on this. Steve, talk away. It's a painting system.
It's a painting system. So Dogmite have a Kickstarter that launched last Tuesday. I have just posted a link in chat, and what they are doing is releasing a modular painting system. So with your Kickstarter pledge, you can pledge for various different modules, and each one of these sandwich layers, as we'll call them from now on, is one of those modules. So Dave has got 2 of the paint holders, of which there are many.
These are the paint holders, just in case you're confused.
Holders. Yeah. So in there will fit, I think, 15 paint pots.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12. So that will hold the Vallejo size dropper paint bottles, but they do also do Citadel size bottles as well.
Hold
as
on.
modules.
They do. I've got some Turbo Dork.
Yep.
Let's see if they fit. And they do. There we go.
Perfect.
Look at that.
And the 2 you've got there are, one on the left, I believe, is Cherry.
I don't know, because sometimes,
right,
be careful though, Steve, because sometimes the lighting
is a bit off. Yeah,
makes them lighter.
Yeah. I think the red one is definitely Paduke, and then you've got the Curly Maple with the 2 white ones. But importantly about the paint holders, they do the Vallejo style paints, but they also do the Citadel style paints. So that is one module that you can purchase. You can also purchase the one that's on the lower left-hand side with the Dogmite logo on. Now that is actually a paint stick holder. So you'll see the 4 magnets there. That will hold a paint stick, and with their newly designed paint sticks with the removable tops, you can hold up to 3 other heads that go on your paint stick.
Yep.
They've got minis on whilst you're painting, so you can paint 4 minis at the same time.
This is also, I'm not sure if that's actually coming out on camera. That is that's engraved.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Really nice.
That is good.
That is.
That is, yeah, 3-headed Cerberus dog.
Yeah, they got a Cerberus dog. It's quite thick. Maybe half an inch. I'm not exactly sure. That's.
Stick your finger on it.
Stick my finger on it.
No, the other way. Yeah, the end of your finger. It's pretty close to
There you go. And this is for your paintbrushes, so you can lay them down.
Yeah.
But the idea being that you can make any configuration. Now, there's more in the box, so we have more that we can do. But they go around, so you can have corners. Look.
Well, you can make the shape to suit whichever painting area you have. You can have a circle, I guess.
Yeah.
There's corner pieces, so you can have a U shape. You can have a line that snakes backwards and forwards. You can have whatever you want.
I'm trying to go as high as I can. I've got.
There is a PDF file on their Kickstarter page just to show you all of the different modules that they have and the configurations that you can go for.
Yes, they do. So you have a number of layouts, configurations that will fit your particular desk or workspace, and it's just a way to try that out, and a calculator as well, so you can work out how how much this will all cost. But look, oops, that one's fell out. But yeah, you're not supposed to pick them up. It's not likely to work that way. But there you go. So that's actually really, really nice. Now these, of course, are just samples that they've sent over. This is not the finished thing. They are, I guess, because they're kind of setting up their machines on how to cut everything properly, and do it all. But let's have a look. So look, here's my that was my original paint stick, and as Steve has said, this is your paint stick holder. So you used, and this was got to us by Josh McGuire from McGuire Review. He got all these as kind of gifts to us all. That was a year ago, and we've been using them since on Great British Brush Off. But that's the idea. There's a stand, okay, and it has a cork, and the cork comes out. So if you wanted to paint different minis, you pop your cork, and put it in. Now this now stands on there. See? So that's good. But this is paint stick original. The new paint stick, this whole piece comes off. So you can then put multiple ones on. So your paint stick now comes with 3 or 4 different heads. And then you can put them on. So if you're painting, batch painting, for example, you just pick this one up, stick it on, and away you go. But
so that's a slightly bigger area for putting your blue tack and your mini on.
Yeah.
And a bit easier for getting the head off if you wanted to paint multiple miniatures.
Yeah. Now here I have some. Let's try that. I have some paintbrushes. So let's swap that one out. Now these are very, very simple. There you go. Easy. But it just means that you can pick them up, nicely lay them out. It fits all different sizes because this one is triangle or triangular, and that fits quite nicely in there. This is a big brush from Vallejo, much thicker.
Yeah.
Sits perfectly fine, and I like that. If you have a full set,
you can put your paintbrush down while it's still got paint on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Good point.
Without going on the desk. So.
Yep. So yeah, I think that is a great idea. Plus, if you're anyone who's got OCD or a bit like me, you probably want that in size order, small to large. Your dry brushes at one end, that kind of thing. What is that? Oh, that is a dry brush. There you go. So whatever you want to do, you can do it. And I love the fact that these are there. And I'm always someone, like me and Steve were talking about this before we went on a stream, but we said that we always pre-pick our paints. So that alone is just a nice little stand, rather than just having it there. You can see it there, you can see what you want to do. I love that. You put metallics and washes in one. It feeds the OCD, which I love.
It does. I mean, because I've got 3 sort of paint storage shelves that I keep my paints on, and when we paint on the stream, I get them out. I get the paints out that I want, but then I'm still referring to that. But the paints that I've got out that I'm painting with just end up scattered all over the desk.
Yeah.
So that is a great way of keeping them tidy. Now you're not going to go and buy, 7 of those to equate to all the storage you need for all of your different paints.
No.
But it's a great way of keeping your desk tidy when you are painting.
I completely agree. I think, and this is what it is. This is like a paint station. This is not paint storage as such.
Yeah.
This is paint station. So I'm really impressed with that. Straight out of the box. Again, we've got some samples here. We're going to go through the samples and have a look. The Kickstarter is on right now. It's modular, so you buy the pieces you want.
So
There
I'm just
are
going to jump in there then.
Yeah.
You buy the pieces that you want to make up your own individual paint station. Each tile, so the 4 tiles that you see here, it doesn't matter what they are $20
each.
Each, apart from some of the special ones such as USB light and some of the maybe what's in the box in a bit. But these tiles are all 20 quid or $20 as a starting price for the lowest entry level wood, which is cherry,
Mm-hmm.
and then they just increase in price depending what wood you want. And there are many options.
I like this as well because this is so. I don't know what they've done. It's so smooth and nice. I like it.
Well, it's lacquered, Dave. Funny you should ask.
Okay, there you go.
It has a wipe clean lacquer coating, so that you can you in fact paint on it and wipe it off.
Mm-hmm.
You can get it wet and it won't absorb the water or degrade in any way.
Yeah.
It is very durable and you know it's going to get mucky, but you clean it off and keep it dry.
Very, very nice. I quite like this one. This one is the pale wood. It's drawing my attention. But
I think that
I
is the
like
curly maple. I think that one.
Yeah.
So that is a nice wood.
It is. I think all of these are nice. I'd be impressed with all of these actually.
Yeah.
So, are we ready to move on? There's our wood sandwich. Let's have a look. See what else is here, shall we?
Yes, let's go.
Right. So, by the shape and size of it, I think we have some more. So, are these going to be? Sorry about the noise. As I unravel these. Wow. Okay. We have. Are these all different woods? I think they are. Ooh.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh. So, okay.
I
There we go.
like that dark one.
Well, this one, the brown.
I like that one and the very, very dark one.
This one.
The paint, yeah.
Yeah.
That is nice.
That's like chocolate.
Yeah.
That is really, really nice. Ooh. Look at that.
Yeah, that is
Lovely,
nice.
lovely colouring on there. So we have, and then, is this a different colour? Yeah, this is a different colour again. So that was our original set. So I think, right, so we have a squidgy one. Let's come back to that one. Look at the colours that we have. So, let's put those over there. We've seen those ones. We've got two different mediums. Okay. Look at those.
Oh, wow. God, you really notice how yellow that first one is, don't you, when you compare it with the rest?
Yeah. This is very red.
Yeah.
And I quite liked that. This is very, very chocolate.
Yeah.
This is lovely. This is nice. And that was the one we looked at before. That was our sort of mustard colour.
That is yellow, isn't it? Oh, it's a canary wood, so I wonder if it's that one.
Ah, okay.
I think the red one is Paduke, possibly red tart.
Yeah.
Not sure. There's lots of options. The chocolate one could be.
And let's just make sure they all fit. Yep, there you go. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. Now, we had the squishy one. Let's have a look at the squishy one. So I like that in terms of colours. There you go.
That's a good selection.
Very, very, very nice. Again, all of these are different samples. This is that kind of white wood again. This is a standing up paintbrush holder. Now, oh, okay. That's actually quite deep.
Oh, it recesses inside.
Yeah, so it's raised.
Yeah.
You can see it there.
Yeah.
But look, so that does
yeah.
go. My fingernail has disappeared inside. I can't. I think it's is it glued? It was glued. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, there you go. I think, in my own personal preference, I think I prefer that one.
Yeah.
To a vertical one. But then does this fit? This is the triangle one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see if the triangle fits. I'm trying to. Oh, it does. In fact, that
fits
one
better, don't it?
fits much better. It's much sturdier. It does go in different directions. Much sturdier. This is a typical. This is a Vallejo brush, round bottom. Standard size. This one's a bit thicker, and this is a triangle. So
I suppose from a grabbability point of view, if you were picking up and putting down paintbrushes quite often.
Hmm.
So, like when I dry brush, I use 3 different sizes.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's get out of it.
so I might use the vertical one more when I'm grabbing those and putting them back as I use them, because I tend not to clean, because if they get wet then they stop working as dry brushes.
Well, it's it.
I'll clean them at the end.
Are they gonna? Is the wet just gonna drain down?
They won't be wet.
True.
Because I'm dry brushing. So yeah, if it was a wet paintbrush, I think I'd prefer the laying down one. But I could see me using the vertical one for a dry brush, I think, when I'm swapping brushes quickly.
Yeah. So let's have a look at that one. Again, it is quite raised.
Yeah.
They're very, very springy, very fluffy. They are all cut. You got these little sphincters. Look. So hold your brush. There you go. Didn't know I was going to say that word today, did you? There we go. I think, yeah, I can see your point. I think I would still like that, because more than likely, you've seen how I store my painting gear. That is probably what I'm going to do the most with it, I think.
Yeah.
I would guess. But yeah, I think that is what I'm going to do. But yeah, okay, there we go.
I'm
so we
just
got
wondering if that
more options.
if that is a multi-use storage solution rather than just for brushes. Obviously, the lay down one is just for brushes.
I've just noticed it on the lay down one.
Yeah.
Is it's angled.
Ah. Okay.
So one that is. Oh. Again, this is a sample. But is that kind of angled down?
Yeah. So you can flick it up easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Not sure how vertical I can take that, but yeah. Okay.
So I'm just running for that vertical brush holder. Whether there are other things you could store in there actually. You know, because I use files for cleaning.
Oh, yeah, tweezers and things like that.
Tweezers and bits and pieces like that. You know, they would probably go in those sponge things just as easily as a brush.
Yeah. Right, there we go. Right, let's get that on my face. Right, now, let's see what else we got. Oh, I recognise what this is. I can see this through
Thanks
the...
for the sub, Maverick.
Hey, Maverick. Thank you very much.
Oh, painting handles.
Painting handles. Look at...
Oh, the new ones.
These are new ones, yeah. These are...
Wow.
Oh, and this one's got a... I was going to say it's got a knob on it, but that's probably me. There we go. That is... We've got two. We've got the... I don't know what type of wood it is. I'm going to say chocolate brown.
No, I'm gonna. I think that one. I want to see that one.
I have a whole nut in the fridge waiting for me. As soon as we finish this stream. Cadbury's caramel.
That might be the. God, there's a Shadua.
A Shadua.
Maybe walnut. Yeah, that's nice.
So we got two of those. I did see though. So what we're doing is, again, if you've joined us or you joined halfway through, we have a variety. This is all from Dogmite. They've got some samples sent over to us because, sorry about the noise, they have their latest Kickstarter running, and they sent some samples because Dogmite have now joined us as official supporters. We're going to superficial supporters. Or official supporters, it's the same thing. So here you go, Steve. There's the bits and pieces.
Oh wow, you got loads of heads as well.
There you go. So we got. They're all, again, these are samples. They're all different kind of sizes, or whatever. But yeah, so we've got two matching sets, 2 sets.
Oh wow.
I have a plane going over my house right now, which is unusual. It's been redirected. So there we go. So this is the the stand, I guess. So if you have your mini, I don't have any. Where's Dritz? Dritz, where you gone, dude? Can't find him now. What are you hiding?
Baron's saying put them on the stand.
Yeah, there you go. I've got a mini. There's a gnome. And then you go, boom. So if I'm painting different minis, and then there you go, boom, 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 boom. I can pick one up, and I can put it on there, and away I paint.
That so can you swivel it?
Yes.
Nice. Look at that. That's good.
Yep.
Very good. And I do like the little stabilizers for reaching those
It is if you
spots.
If you could, because you can rest your hand on it while you're painting.
Yeah.
It does come in very handy. My one on my original handle is a bit stiff, which I quite like. This one is quite loose, so I would probably tighten up a little bit more, which you can do. You just twist it. And the original had this bead.
Yeah.
And this one's just kind of tapered off.
Yeah.
Again,
I think
these are samples, so.
Well, I might prefer the heat sealed end actually, because sometimes the bead was a little bit in the wrong place.
Yeah.
So the heat seal might work.
So there you go. So they not too many off. So they all do that. Let's just check these. There you go. Boom, 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 boom.
Very nice. Very stable.
Yep.
Very stable.
So they're not going to go anywhere. But yeah, I quite like that. So you got a set of 4. Now these are the new paint sticks. You do get you get 4 tops with them. Steve, what price have we got for these?
So,
and this is on the current Kickstarter.
Yeah, so the Kickstarter price for the paint stick is for cherry, which is the entry level wood, is $39, and then you can get an extra 3 caps for a further 20. So $59 to basically replicate, I think, what is there. Although the picture of the painter does have the stick and 3 heads on it, so I'm not 100% certain whether for $39 you get the stick and the 4 heads, or whether you need to do the stick and the extra 3 caps.
Yeah, because this was the original, which had a groovy shape.
Yeah.
But I think that just does just as well, because this one spins. This one does not.
It does. That one does not spin. No. And that was always the difference between the Dogmite and the Redgrass handle, was the Redgrass one.
It was, yeah.
Did spin. Yeah.
Yeah. The wire for Maverick. You're asking what the wire for? What is the wire for? Yeah. So you rest your hand, and then just gives you an extra little bit of rest, so you're not shaking, and then you can paint. So you don't have to, if you rest the arm, it's a lot easier to paint. You get less of the shake. Usually trying to do it like that. Try and do it like
Especially
that.
when you're doing the eyes.
Yeah. Don't do eye painting. Do eye painting if you can. Right. So let's carry on, because there's still some more. There is still more, Steve. There is still loads of packaging more. So this is the last piece. This is, look, whoa! I saved the biggest till last.
Yeah, that is big.
I'm gonna raise this up. Sorry, I'm gonna have to. It's.
So you'll have to lift that even more, because
Yep.
it seems to be over
There we go. If you do have any questions, do shout them out. We are. Oops. It comes apart. Comes in different pieces. Right, let's put that over there. Grab this one. So let's put that on there. Let's grab this one. Put that on there. Oh, that way around. There we go. Right, that is in. Put them out of the way. That is a white wood version. This is, I don't know, a wood version. Looks like wood, feels like wood. This is a shelf. So basically, it is a 3-tier shelf, and you're going to see a lot of the computer setup. There's my keyboard, and it has these cutout areas. Look, so it has shapes and bits and pieces. Now you can put anything you want in these on the different shelves. It has these ridges. Okay, so you can put them anywhere. You can also where's some minis? Let me grab some minis. There we go. Put your minis out on display when you're painting them. So if you've got work in progress, which you all know I do have some work in progress. Is there a way that I can get that? There we go. Let's try that. Oh, look at that. Getting funky with the old camera, Dave.
So you've actually got different size shapes as well.
Yeah, different size shapes.
The bottom is bigger.
Yes.
That's good.
So you put that down there. You can put that if you wanted to. What else we got? Let's grab a whole batch of some are painted, some are unpainted. That doesn't fit. You can see that. That does not fit, but it does fit down there. We have a big base troll. We have a character. Look, here we go. There's my Dragonborn Bard. Dragonborn Bard is my Dragonborn Eldritch Knight. There's some tentacles. Those on the top. See? So that actually looks. Starting to look again. Large ones don't fit. You put them on the bottom.
Yeah.
Boom. And then you have a whole little display. It's also part of the system. So this also attaches to the magnet. Let's see if I can zoom out even more. There's my Kraken. There's no way my Kraken is going to fit on there. There we go.
Yeah, that's not down at the bottom, is it?
That is not going anywhere. That is not going in the bottom. Oh, it could sit there quite nicely. Those are quite comfortable down there. There we go. Yep. Let's go with those. Maybe the Kraken just takes over the shelf and tentacles appear all over. But I've just lost another piece. They fit in. So again, quite nicely, you're going to have the rest of the storage system. Now, in the setup, again, check out their. You're going to need a bigger shelf. I'm definitely am. The amount of plastic I've got. We won't go back into the plastic crack conversation that we did last week. We were there for ages. So the paint system, there is a ton of choice, loads and loads of availability, loads of space, and in one of their configurations, they have this as a central piece.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, we do painting live, so it's probably not completely in the right place for us. So I don't know. I would probably put this elsewhere or to the side or something if I'm painting loads of minis. But if you've got a static painting area, it's probably even better for you to do. Again, you can't see it. Let me see if. Here you go. See if you can see that. It's probably best that you can keep this set up.
That's a good shot.
And it's really, really nice just to have this in front of you. So as you're painting, you can see what's next in line, what you might be using the same colours for. I think that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Just take these out, keep those at the top.
Even if you don't have a dedicated paint set up and you have to, get stuff out, pack it away, the fact that it's magnetised,
yeah,
the fact that you have, those modules can stack on top of each other when you're not using them.
Yeah.
But that shelf there is for your work in progress stuff and can just come off and be to the side.
That's
works
a good
really
point.
Well.
That's
your box of work in progress.
That is my work in progress, and I had to eat that before I could use it. So there you go. And in fact, this isn't even my ice cream. This is Steve's ice cream that he had to eat before he could give me the pot because he delivered some hand painted minis to me, and I kept the pot. And I was like, wow, Steve just didn't even give me the ice cream. So I've got all of these, but this, Steve, is how you deliver minis. Okay, right. That is how you do it, not after you've eaten the ice cream. Okay, this is how you do it.
To mention those all individually wrapped in tissue to keep them.
They were
safe.
I didn't keep the tissue. Because you want to keep using tissue. But I
Well,
think
I don't keep packing peanuts
no.
on ice.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Where's it going? So yeah, I think that is really nice. I actually like that. I think it's a nice presentation. It's just I'm not going to say mini bookcase, but actually this would fit really. I've got a little kind of display behind me, which you can't really see because the camera's in the way, but you can see I've just got there's some giant minis and stuff with a light. This let me try. Let me try. I don't know if you're going to have to really see this. Let's try and get the camera out of the way. Let's put it on there. There you go. If you look at this camera over here, which way could we have? We could have it that way around. See, if I was to put that against the wall, I could put my minis on there. That'd be great. In fact, if I had my gaming room set up, which is due to be built any year now, I could have that next to my table, my gaming table, and just go, oh yeah, this is the tentacle you're fighting later, and here's the lineup for potentially today's encounters. I think that'd be really nice.
That's a really good use for it, actually, is organising your encounters.
Yeah.
For your session.
Yeah.
And because you've put it back there now and you've got your LED strip behind the unit, you could LED strip the back of that as well and really go for it, couldn't you?
Well, any good YouTuber needs an LED strip.
Yeah.
We've seen that. Amazon make a ton of money
from LEDs.
From LEDs. It's their fastest selling thing. The biggest gimmick. You want to be a YouTuber, get a light strip. That's what it, in fact, we need to do a unboxing of light strips. That's something we could do.
Yeah.
How about that? We do. Someone somewhere is watching this, going, yeah.
So there were a couple of questions. Hagley was saying, do they make straight pieces or are they all angled? They are all angled, but they're opposing angles. So if you do want to make a straight line, you do have to do as Baron says and flip them 180. So they are. The magnets aren't similar poled, I don't think, so you don't have an issue with turning them round. So if Dave puts the vertical brush or one of the other ones against there, that's what I'm trying to get at is they will fit.
Yes.
Both at an angle or you can create a straight line.
Hold on, too many pieces. Right, so if you want a straight line, you can do that. Let me just play with my shapes. There you go, and you have a straight line.
Yeah.
Choo choo.
And they do corner pieces, which are about half the size of the standard tile. They do have some option ones with holes for paint, or there might be a water container holder that's on a corner unit. If you want to get round an angle more acutely than the bigger tiles. So it is possible to do a complete U configuration. And when I was talking about the paint stick previously, I have checked in the pledge calculator. So a curly maple painting stick with 4 caps will cost you $40 in Pledge Manager. The 3 extra caps will give you 7, so you do get 4 with a painting stick. And the stand, the entry level cherry wood, is $70. So that is the most expensive item. But I do think there is a lot of use out of that.
Look at that.
For a painting station and just organising your minis for a game.
There you go.
That looks smart. That does.
That looks really good, doesn't it? Again, but even just of 3 pieces.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to cost a fortune, but I'd say it really is very, very impressive. You got I love the fact it's branded. It's laser engraved.
If you take that vertical paint stick holder and swap it for the dark wood paint holder, there you go. That is a great organised paint station. So you got somewhere to put your paint brushes, you got somewhere to put your paints for that session, and you've got enough holding space for doing 4 minis.
I like.
You like the red one, don't you?
I like the red. I have another item that I've pre-ordered. Nothing to do with painting. It's to do with D&D. role-playing games that I've ordered. It comes in red, and I've pre-ordered it. It won't be out until September, but I'm very excited for wait for that item to turn up. Actually, but yeah, look at that. I'm really impressed.
That is smart. That is smart. That's a nice organised workstation.
Yeah, and you could double up on these, keep them going around, kind of circular way, which is really, really nice. But again, on the Dogmite website, do check it out. There is a PDF download. You print it out, you cut it, and you lay they're this kind of size. You lay them out on your painting table, your desk, wherever you think you want to set things up at, and you can space them out. There's also a calculator there. So if you think you need 2, 3, 4 of these ones, they come in 2 different sizes at the moment. You've got I don't know if that's a standard pot size or a Citadel pot size, which are much wider. There are 2 different sizes, but you can get those. You can get all of those.
Yeah, the Citadel pot tile is called the large paint holder, I believe, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 pots that will hold, and 12 on the Vallejo style.
So yeah,
or Turbo Dork size paint, and any paint that is in a droppable pot.
Cool.
But
how are we doing?
There's also a video on there regarding running a clear lacquer finish.
Yeah, check out
somebody painting it.
They have a ton of get rid of my Kraken. They have a ton of painting options, and don't forget also we're showing that you've also got the shelf. So the shelf would go in that kind of configuration as well if you wanted it, or put it off to the side. But they do all connect. They are all magnetic and different things. So again, you can have it that way round. So it creates a corner, or you have it that way round, so you get a straight line. It's actually very, very, very modular, very flexible. I do like it. And on that note, I think, Steve, we've wrapped up on that one.
Yeah.
Now, for those of you joining us live, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. For those of you who... I'll get this out of my face. For those of you who are joining us on YouTube, or you've joined in on Twitch, whoops. Thank you very much. Check out our other videos. Go to our YouTube page, youtube.com/bandofbadgers. Remember to subscribe. Please do subscribe. It helps us immensely. All our games are coming back in September, and this Thursday live on a very, very special brush off, we will be joined by Michael Konus and Lindsay Road from Dogmite. They will be joining us. We're painting some Steamforged Games minis. Steve's going to do Event Horizon.
Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm doing the Sawtooth.
And I'm going to be doing some Epic Encounters. We don't know what the guys are going to be doing yet, but we'll catch up with them. But come back Thursday when we're live with Dogmite. You can ask them any questions you like. And we're talking about the company history, their own background, all the cool stuff that's going on recently, and of course, their current Kickstarter. So do check all that out. But, if you're watching us live, don't go anywhere. We're going to change some screens around, and we'll be right back. Everyone, be good. Stay safe. Be good. I'm going to leave you with that. Bye.